Everybody, Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England, for our main event of the evening. 12 rounds of heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the and his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, Big Grant.
Okay, let's have a good clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight.
You know, just because you look the role doesn't mean you can play the role. And in a matchup like this, we know one guy has a lot of strength. You can just see the muscularity. One guy doesn't. But this sport has taught us time and time again, sometimes that doesn't matter at all.
Like the great Sugar Ray Robinson, a lot of people think the greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound. He used to say that boxing is like geometry. It's about angles, keeping somebody off balance. Not who's stronger, but who can use those assets, or who can keep the other guy from using them.
Good block by Big. Grant's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Keeping his hands up, getting away of his opponent's effort. .90 seconds to go here in this round. Punches and bunches, combination up top. It's been a recent trend, Teddy, where we've seen in the heavyweight division a lot of Eastern Europeans dominating. Why do you think that is?
Same thing in basketball. I don't think they're the better athletes, but you know what? There's an urgency. There's a real hunger. This is their opportunity. The fighters over here, and the basketball players for that part, they have too many options here. Over there, they make the most of it, and fundamentally, they're very sound.
Able to cover up that gut. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Grant. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand.
This is some defense. Back to the body.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Final 10 seconds. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day, where we couldn't get any winners. At least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels can be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track, or used up, of course, in the gym.
Blocks the headshot. Nice block by Bad Intentions. Super three-punch combination by Bad Intentions.
Side to side, move your head.
Blocks it away. Halfway through round number 2. That right hand is becoming a crutch. He can just lean on it now. Blocks that belt line well. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Boy, that's a heck of a job there, landing a three-punch combination. Grant's nose is now starting to bleed. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? Does it depend on each guy?
No, if I have a fighter, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Good way to protect the midsection. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Good block by Bad Intentions.
Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Move your head.
Parries that punch intended for the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round.
Don't stay in one spot, circle.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Good block by Grant. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Grant. A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Grant.
Keep moving, keep moving. Move, 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 move. Keep moving around the ring.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. comes to an end here. And Teddy, I know you've had a very busy week. You've been training some pro football players this week. There are many parallels to be made between the pro fight game and the pro football game.
Yeah, there are, you know, physical ones and emotional and mental ones. I mean, the physical ones are when I work with some of these behemoths, you know, like offensive linemen. They have to punch out, you know, with their arms. They have to make sure that they get those hands out now. If they raise their elbows, just like a fighter raising his elbow before he throws a jab, they lose the power. So you got to teach them keep those elbows in, punch out without any telegraph, without any loss of power, and also get those hands out at the right distance. If they're a little late, the big guy gets in on them, and now he can control him. And of course, the mental aspects of it, where they get into those dark rooms we talk about every once in a while, where they have to remember that they have control. They can make the choice. You know, you get in those dark rooms, you start to think that you lose control of the choice, that your opponent's making a choice for you. No, that's not the truth.
Trading right hands. Boy, is this a dangerous biz. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Scores with the combo to the head. Good defensive skill. Good return fire that time. 90 seconds to go in round number 4. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Grant. Grant's cheek is ripped open right there. You can see the cut. Good block by Grant. 3 punches land in succession by Grant. Clicks of the tongue. What an excellent 2-punch combo by Bad Intentions. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well-suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Teddy, is this becoming a mental thing with him? I mean, he's not firing off the big power punches. I got to wonder why.
You know, that's a good question. Sometimes a guy is making a silent agreement in his mind that maybe if I don't hit him hard, he won't hit me hard back. He's not confident enough now to throw the punches without worrying about what will come back at him.
A headshot blocked. I don't know how they are keeping this up. They are setting such a scorching pace of action in this fight. He comes back with the left hand again. Halfway through this round. And a well-placed combination by Bad Intentions. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart, you come to this fight. You stay right here.
Backside, move your head. Go!
'Counter by bad intentions. Seconds to go in this round. And that's some fine work right there by Grant. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Excellent counterpunch by Grant. Targeted counterpunch by Grant. What a chin. And can you believe the shots this guy's absorbing? And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round.
Keep it going.
You see him timing that double jab to the head. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Grant.
Get it out, get it out.
Good defensive skill.
Keep working the jab.
Able to get away from that headshot with the block. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a nonstop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Keep getting distance, all right?
And that round is underway, and we are halfway through the scheduled slate. And you see he turned defense into offense, comes back with the counterpunch.
And that's exactly what he brings to the game. He makes you miss, he makes you pay, and he makes you think twice about throwing a punch later on.
Don't stay in one spot. Circle.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Bad Intentions. Bad Intentions, his strategy coming in was to land a lot of jabs. Teddy, you got to grade him out with an A here.
Maybe even an A+, Joe. That plus is the right hand. Once the jab has been there, bang, the right hand came just when it was supposed to. Give him an A+.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Grant. Well-placed counterpunch by Grant. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. Fine work right there by Grant.
Get out of the way from those punches.
Good-looking combo by Bad Intentions. A barrage of punches that time. Good combination.
Yeah, that's what you want. You don't want one at a time. You want 3 or 4.
Ten seconds remaining in this round. Teddy, making predictions in boxing is often a dangerous task, but I'll make one right here that seems pretty obvious to me as we come to the end of that round here. This fight is going to be a brutal display as long as it lasts.
It's kind of like going and watching that home run contest. Nobody's trying to hit singles or doubles. You know they're all going for the fences.
Almost done. You had him that round.
Round 8 is underway. Able to dismiss it. Well-placed counterpunch by Grant. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Able to show you his blocking ability.
Keep your distance. Range. Back to the body. Double up your punches.
A nice block by Bad Intentions.
Move your head. Keep working the jab. Jab. Use the jab.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Grant's got a real problem on his hands now, Teddy. I think the cut is actually worsening around his eye. He has to do a better job of watching out for that. Has to protect that eye.
Yeah, what he has to do now is give his corner man, his cut man, a chance for his work to be accomplished. In other words, there's been coagulants, chemicals put into that eye. Now the fighter has to move a little bit, be elusive, and allow those chemicals, those medicines to work.
Well-placed counter punch by Bad Intentions. Nice strike after catching one by Grant. And now another left. Last 10 seconds. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
That's a good block by Grant. And there's the left hand working well for him again. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Grant. Listen, he's still being highly competitive, even though you would have to think, if you're judging this fight at all, that he's way behind. Does that give him hope that still there's a chance that he could score the knockout and get this win?
Yeah, because his attitude is still there. He hasn't given up on himself. And as long as you haven't given up on yourself, you always have a chance where one punch can separate that guy from his consciousness.
Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
Devastating blow by Bad Intentions. Blocks that belt line well. Good looking counter punch. Well, as that round comes to an end, it gives us a moment to kind of reflect on this overall fight. Teddy, my thoughts are pretty clear cut. This is the kind of fight that just takes on a personality of its own. This is an all-out war.
Yeah, this is kind of like watching a guy who's not on a budget. You know, he's spending with both hands. You know, when he goes home, he's going to have no money in his pockets. And when this fight is over, these guys are going to have nothing left in the gas tank, and it's probably not going to a decision.
Swelling is nothing. Just focus on the fight. We'll take care of the swelling. Get on that now.
They start up again. Back to action here with another round. But who knows how much longer it'll last. This has been a completely one-sided fight.
Stay away from the inside. Beat him to the punch.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Oh, what an exchange! Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Accurate counter punch by Bad Intentions. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head.
Keep moving, keep moving. Back to the body.
Blocks that punch. Two-punch combo by Grant. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Well-placed counter punch by Grant. Round comes to an end. And that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you see proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Able to dismiss it. Blocks the headshot. Oh, and you can see now he's starting to target that jab with more and more confidence. misses his opponent's headshot. Nice job to land that counter punch and getting away from one of his own by Grant. Well-targeted counter punch by Grant. 1 minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh, boy, what a round. Grant showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch. Solid counter punch by Grant. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. The end to another very entertaining round in what has been a very entertaining fight. A fight where there's just bad intentions. The fight that just doesn't have the feel of a fight that's going to be a decision win for somebody. Looks like somebody's going to get stopped.
Right from the beginning, they've been fighting with desperation. Like going the decision, as you just touched on, has not been in their minds at all.
Able to cover up that gut. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Nice block by Big. Blocks that belt line well. To go in a round that feels like an all-time classic. Punch for punch, they're meeting each other. Fine fundamentals, good counterpunch. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Grant. Wow! Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Come on,
Grant's mounting a comeback here, Teddy. Things were going against him. Now the tide has turned.
Good things come to those who wait or those who persevere. He persevered, good things are happening.
Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Grant. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
The judges have reached a unanimous decision. Your winner, the
Bad intention. Congratulations is your winner by unanimous decision. All 3 judges giving it to him.
I didn't agree with the judges completely, but they got the right guy winning.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Had to flee.